Well, this is our final stop of the regular season here in the Prep Zone for volleyball as Salmen travels to take on the Lady Titans of Lakeshore. This is a district matchup with major playoff implications as both teams try and move up in the rankings before the brackets come out. So Bantam to serve this one away to get us underway here at Lakeshore High School, and that's an ace on the first service of the game by Ridgely Bantam, a sophomore. Wearing the pink jersey tonight. She's the libero for this Lakeshore team. Booms that one away. That's two aces in a row. It's Lakeshore at a 2-0 lead in this district matchup. Lakeshore coming into this one tonight, the 12th ranked team by the LHSAA power rankings. Salmen, number 19. This could do a lot of good for both. Good dig there. Abear set outside. Big hit across. Good job by Skidmore to get that one over. Tucker with the tip, and they're going to call Salmen in the net. They called on Reed. So 3-0 Lakeshore. Off to a quick start here in the first. Bantam. And into the net there, the hit from Lauren Barnes, Jr. for Coach Cahill. That one doesn't go over, and Coach Cahill will call a timeout as Lakeshore leads 4-0 here in the first. Coming out of the break, Bantam still serving. This one goes over, dug up by Salmen. And that one into the net. Tamia Reed just too far under it. Not a lot of power behind it. Caught it on the descent and sends it into the net. Makes it 5-0 Lady Titans as Bantam continues to serve. And free ball over. Up, big hit, Sarah Tucker. Laser shot to the floor. 6-0 Lakeshore. So Bantam continuing to serve here. Free ball. Gets it back over. Good hustle there. Outside, big hit across from Lakeshore. Tipped over. Oh, and that one deflected off the net and back down. She just didn't get enough to get that one over. But a powerful hit from Abby Meyer. 6-1. Lakeshore leads. Ball goes back over to Salmen. Martin service over for the Lady Spartans. Back set. Meyer. Skidmore had a powerful shot there, but she caught it on the descent, sending it into the net. Rather than making full contact at the highest point. She also hit a little downward on it, but 7-1 Lakeshore. Brings up Abby Abear. Side tipped over. Smart play there by Skidmore. She was able to read how Lakeshore was lined up and saw a hole and pushed the ball right to that location. Service over Teresa Brown. Abear Equier. It falls on Salmen's side as they're on the block rather than jumping and having your arms up and over. Arms were straight up. So as the ball deflected, caused it to go straight down. 8-2. Skidmore looking to tip it over. Good diving save, and wow, a powerful shot there at the net by Tamia Reed. Sends it right back on top of Lakeshore. 8-3. Lakeshore leading here in the first. Powerful shot there from Emily Bro, a junior outside hitter for Lakeshore. Hit it right there on the line, keeping it inbounds. and right to a shot where it wasn't able to be defended. Salmen was essentially caught looking. Tucker service over. Free ball goes out of bounds across the antenna. Makes it 10-3 here in the first for the Lady Titans. Tucker service over. And nobody was really there. Glover had to try and make a play and come up on it. 11-3 Titans. As Tucker's service goes over. A communication error there as Brown got in the way of Robinson as she went to hit the ball. She was forced to just punch it over. Instead, it goes out of bounds. Makes it 12-3 for the Lady Titans here at home. Tucker service over, gets it back over to the Titans side. Set outside, Bro. And blocked down at the net. Makes it 12-4 Lakeshore. And brings up Allie Skidmore to serve. Oh, and that one, her hands just weren't in the right position. They handle that one as it falls to the floor. 12-5 Lakeshore. Skidmore, powerful service over. Abear rushing to it. Bro gets it over. And they'll say that's outside of the net. Excuse me, outside of the antenna. 12-6, Lakeshore leads as Skidmore continues to serve. Back set to Equier, big hit to the floor. Equier, a powerful piece to Lakeshore's offense. Whenever she gets a hold of the ball, packs a powerful punch. It's hard to defend on the defensive side. And that'll bring up Equier to serve here. The senior in her last week of regular season play as a Lady Titan. Met at the net. Bro tried to dump it down on top, but Skidmore was there. Big hit from Salmen, dug up by Bantam. Oh, wow. Abear able to change course and slap it over. And a double hit called on the Lady Spartans. So Equier continuing to serve. This is 14-6 Lakeshore. Equier, service over. Big hit there, Bantam. Able to dig it up. Bro met at the net. Equier. Free ball needs to go over, and Skidmore gets it there. Another free ball for Salmen. Bro. Neither team letting it hit the ground. It's that big hit. Bro blocked down by Peyton Price. 14-7. The ball goes back over to Salmen to serve. Julia Robinson, service gets over, dug up Bantam. Abear, big hit, Ellington to the floor. And that just caught Salmen looking. There's a lot of power, speed behind it. Before she could dive or pick a direction, it hit the floor and made it 15-7 for the Lady Titans. This brings up Lainey Stibing, the lefty, serving it over for the Lady Titans. Back set. Hit. Oh, and that just crossed the tape as it hit the net, rolled over and to the ground. And that change of pace, really nobody to defend it. Nobody's there on the court. And you have Abear and Ellington going for the block on the right side. Service over. That one took a dive. Good job by Bantam getting down there, and that's out of bounds off the block. The hands of Brown and Price. 16-8 Lakeshore leads here in the first. Set up, tipped over, and there it just gets in between two defenders and out of the reach of Bantam. 16-9. Brings up Madeline Martin, a junior for Coach Cahill to serve. He's very junior heavy on the team this year. Hebert to Tucker. This one up, Skidmore slaps it over. To the floor there. Big kill for Abby Meyer, a junior for Coach Hebert. And Coach Hebert has her fair share of juniors as well. 17-9 Lakeshore here in the first. Hebert service over. This one, Skidmore hits it into the net. Caught that one as it was coming down. Makes it 18-9 here in the first. Slapped over, and that's out, just out here on the near sideline. But a good eye for Lakeshore letting that one go. And we have a timeout on the floor as Lakeshore leads 19-9 here in the first. Hebert to serve coming out of the timeout, and that goes into the net. Makes it 19-10 here in the first. Teresa Brown back to serve for the Lady Spartans. This one over. A lot of power behind that one. Stibing there for the dig. Serve it. The Equie, and a powerful shot there. She beats the block. She had two in her face and was able to bank it off of him and get it to the ground. Just a lot of power. It's hard to defend her. Wilcox. Service over. That's an ace. The communication error there. Both were trying to watch it, thinking it was going to go out of bounds. And the ball landed about a foot and a half inbounds, right before that back line. 21-10 Lakeshore. At the net, trying to tip it over, doesn't get it over. Teresa Brown, I like it. Trying to change up the pace there, trying to catch Lakeshore off guard there, but just didn't get it under it enough to get the loft on it and get the ball over the net. 22-10. Wilcox continues to serve and trying to dump it down. It's blocked. Equie, big hit. Rolling over. This one needs to go. Hebert, change of pace, pushing it over. Skidmore, big hit into the net. And that makes it 23-10 here in the first. Lakeshore extends its lead. Service over by Wilcox once again. Wilcox, another one of those juniors for Coach Hebert, and Skidmore there went for it, didn't catch it at the highest point, and sent it into the net. So now we're at set point here in the first. Lakeshore up 24-10. That's a double hit call to end the first set as Lakeshore takes it 25-10. Madeline Martin serving, gets set two underway. Lakeshore took set one 25-10. Tucker hits that one over, and it's very hard to defend anything Sarah Tucker sends at you. She packs a powerful punch with it and always seems to find a right spot to make it that much harder to defend. So Abby Hebert serves it over for Lakeshore. And put up Skidmore, sends a free ball over, and that's something that, well, Lakeshore unable to defend the free ball as it comes over. Makes it 1-1, but that's something that would Lakeshore, or we need to see more from Salmen, is to mount an offense. An awful lot of free balls going over to Lakeshore, giving them the opportunity to run their offense. Service over for Salmen. Abear, Tucker in the middle, laser shot. And that one looked to hit Barnes, but it came so quickly that she couldn't read it, and it banked off her and went to the ground. So Alicia Cagle, a freshman for Coach Abear, serving over, and that goes into the net. So now both teams trading points, 2-2 here in the second. Back over to Salmen to serve. Bantam pops that one up. Tucker tries to work it back to the middle, and a free ball from Glover. Another free ball over from Glover. Skidmore met at the net and tipped over. Tucker getting it over Parker there, picking her direction, hitting it over to the left where there was a hole in the defense. That makes it 3-2 for the Titans. Tucker service over. She was aiming for the back right spot. Abear, wow, laser shot to the floor by sophomore Courtney Trahan. A lot of height on this Lakeshore team. Trahan, one of those tall players at the net, a huge asset. And they're right back down. Not a lot of speed behind it. The ball just kind of floated up, and Courtney Trahan keyed in on it, able to send a laser shot to the floor. 5-2 Lakeshore leads. Tucker continuing to serve. That one was pulling right. Free ball over. Abear outside looking for Glover. Glover's blocked at the net there by Price. Skidmore serving for Salmen. A line drive serve there. And that one tipped over. Miranda Tillery, another freshman. So freshman getting reps here in the second. So Lakeshore leads 6-3, not just getting reps, contributing big time. Another big hit. Trahan right there on that far sideline, gets it just at the line, makes it 7-3. Big hit there, dug up by Bantam. Good hustle from Tucker, and a free ball from Glover. Tipped over and just out of the reach. And they're gonna say she touched it before it went out. That makes it 7-4. And brings up Jalea Robinson. At the net, Abear set up Trahan. Wow. She does a very good job there of catching it at its highest point, extending that long arm and sending it right back down on top of the Salmen players. That one just rolls over the net there, catching Lakeshore off guard. Makes it 8-5 here in the second. Service over, that one took a dive, that's an ace. As Tucker had a late dive going to try and save it. when the serve went shallow. So service ace for Gavione Parker. Makes it 8-6. Abear outside, big hit, and that goes out of bounds, deflecting off two defenders for Salmen. Big hit there from freshman Alicia Cagle. Makes it 9-6 here in the second. So Bree Hickey, a junior for Coach Abear, back to serving this one, and that's out of bounds, pulled right. It landed just outside of the near sideline. Subs coming in as Madeline Martin checks in for the Lady Spartans. It's 9-7 here in the second. Martin, another junior for Coach Cahill, serves this one over. Abear, big hit from Tucker. And you see there as Jalea Robinson just turned her head and looked at where the ball hit, saying it was a blur coming towards me. The laser shot there from Sarah Tucker. Up, hit over, a lot of speed on that one. Tamia Reed, and Tucker sends a free ball over. Over Skidmore. Oh, powerful shot from Skidmore as Bantam reached out for it and couldn't control that one. That makes it 10-8. Lakeshore leading. That one, good forward spin there, and a great dive from Bree Hickey to send that one back over. Reed, Bantam. Tillery sends that one back over. Set, Skidmore, change of pace. Good diving save from Abear. Skidmore again, and nobody there. Beats the block. And Salmen within one of tying this one up here in the second. Service over, tipped up off of Tucker. Tillery. Abear pops it up. Too much on it, and we're tied up at 10 apiece here in the second. So that'll bring up Teresa Brown, looking to give her team the lead in this match. Tucker there beats the block, and you could see both players at the net, Reed and Skidmore, go backward as Tucker got a hold of that one. The force of the ball from her hit moved them backwards. Cagle serves this one over. Skidmore too much. Sends it over to the Lakeshore bench area. Oh. So 11-11, the point awarded to Salmen there. As they say, a touch occurred on Lakeshore, and a big hit from Tucker. Ricochets off of Skidmore and to the floor, giving Lakeshore the lead 12-11. Trahan checks back in. Tucker. Skidmore, big hit there. As Abear almost put her hands up in self-defense. Abear outside, big hit from Glover. Met at the net and over, and tied back up 12 apiece. And that'll bring up Allie Skidmore, looking to give Salmen the lead in this district matchup. Salmen 19, Lakeshore 12 in the power rankings. Abear back set, big hit to the floor. Lakeshore reclaims the lead 13-12. Kill from Miranda Tillery. And Jenna Lariviere, sophomore, checks in, floats this one over. Looking to get to the middle, big hit from Parker. Abear outside Glover. Another big hit there, no, just miss hit as Lariviere put her left hand up. Rather than getting under it, it ricocheted and went to the floor. Tied up at 13 apiece. Abear, and veteran move there from Abby Abear. Changing up the pace there, expecting her to set it. Instead, tipping it over, catching them off guard. Service over. Oh, and a big hit there from Lauren Barnes to the floor. Nobody in that area. Tied up 14-14. Both teams continue to trade points here in the second. The first set, all Lakeshores. They won it 25-10. This one is back and forth. Big hit there, Tucker, that's out. Too much on it. I mean, it was just outside that back line, but it was out, and Salmen has taken the lead 15-14. Tucker, hands up in self-defense. Cagle, wow, good diving save there for Salmen. Then Skidmore sends the free ball over. Barnes. Abear outside, look for Cagle. Barnes beating the block. The Abear and Trahan. And it's 16-14. Salmen leads here in the second as there's a timeout on the floor. So 16-14, Salmen leading after the timeout. A powerful serve there. And to the floor there, the kill for Alicia Cagle. Freshman with the big hit. 15-16. Salmen leads 16-15, and that'll bring up Bree Hickey to serve for the Lady Titans. She's looking to tie this one back up. Hickey, good forward spin power there. Skidmore, free ball. Abear outside, hit over by Cagle and out. Tied back up, 16 apiece. Salmen couldn't control that one. Hickey service over in there. That's an ace for Hickey as Skidmore can't haul that one in. And Lakeshore has reclaimed the lead 17-6. Ball being retrieved. It went all the way back almost to the basketball locker room. Hickey continuing to serve. Gets this one up and over. Skidmore going back and whoa. Sarah Tucker right there in the middle. A laser shot to the floor makes it 18-16 here in the second. Hickey. And they're going to say, award a point to Lakeshore as Salmen was in the net. So Hickey continuing to serve. As it's 19-16, Lakeshore beginning to pull away. Hickey, powerful service over. Set up, hit by Reed. Inside Cagle. Reed had to step up way too much on that one as it hits the back wall. And that will make it 20-16 here in the second. Hickey serving it over. Met at the net. Hit down, spiked down by Tucker. And a good job by Salmen, able to keep this one alive. Big hit, and that is out of bounds, pulling left. 21-16 Lakeshore. Hickey, and that was a dart into the net. You saw Alicia Cagle having to run out of the way. 21-17. Back over to Madeline Martin, top of the order for Salmen. Hebert tipped over Tucker, and that was right on the line, but in. 22-17 here in the second. And that brings up Abby Hebert to serve. She floats this one over. Skidmore digs it up. Skidmore, big hit, met at the net. And that too much on it there from Reed. And Coach Cahill take a timeout as Lakeshore leads 23-17 here in the second. So Hebert continuing to serve as it's 23-17 here in the second. Oh, caught off guard there. Well done. Well done by Teresa Brown. Good vision there. Seeing a hole right in the middle of the court. Big ring to tip the ball to. 23-18, Lakeshore leads. Service there from Brown. Back set, Hebert met at the net, tipped over Skidmore. Can't get it back over. And set point here in the second. The Lakeshore leads 24-18. And Alicia Cagle looking to put this one away. Cagle service goes into the net. Makes it 24-19. That's set point 2 for the Lady Titans. The good save there by Bantam, tipped over Hebert, and that goes out. And that will end set 2 as Lakeshore takes it 25-19. And Abby Hebert does kick off set 3. Lakeshore leads 2-0 coming into this one. And that service hits the antenna. So Salmen will be on the board first with a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring up Madeline Martin, top of the order for Salmen, to serve here. Service over, dug up, Hebert, back set for Tucker, big hit and out of bounds. A lot of power on that one as it ricocheted off the defenders, who, as I mentioned earlier, rather than having their arms over, had their arms straight up. Makes for an easy ricochet. 1-1, Tucker back to serve. Skidmore there, wow, big hit. Kept in, Bantam sends the free ball over. Skidmore once again, change of pace. Equier diving. This one up and beyond the attack line is Tucker. And a lot of power on that one as Salmen can't control it. And it pulls right and out of bounds over into the stands over here. And it's kind of deceptive when you see Tucker hit the ball because she puts a lot of force behind it, but it doesn't necessarily look like it. It's very smooth as it travels. Good diving save from Tucker. Wow, great job. Great hustle from Lakeshore there. And the ball falls on the other side of the net, out of reach of anyone from Salmen to make a play on it. That makes it 3-1. Lakeshore here in the third. Great hustle by the Titans there. Set, Skidmore looking to tip it over. Ellington able to tip it right back. Madison Ellington providing a lot of height there at the net. Hard to tip it over when she can fully extend, get her arm up there and send it right back at you. Skidmore blocked, and that one goes out of bounds. So 4-2. Brings up Teresa Brown. Serve for the Lady Spartans. Oh, and that's an ace for Brown. It's out of reach of Steibing. 4-3. Salmen looking to tie it up here. Abear keeps it in play. Ellington, big hit, too much on it. And we're tied up at 4 apiece here in the third. Brown service over, a lot of power in that one. Good job by Steibing to get that one up. Back set, Ellington tip, nobody there. So good vision from Ellington, finding a spot where nobody was patrolling, tipping it to it. And Lakeshore reclaims the lead, 5-4. Big hit from Skidmore to the floor, laser shot by Allie Skidmore, the junior. Tie back up 5-5. And service error. Give Lakeshore the lead 6-5. And that'll bring up Abby Oosterling, a senior for Coach Abear. Popped up by Abear. Equier to the floor as it was student body left for Salmen, all on the left side of the net, leaving the right side wide open for Equier. (7-5) Lakeshore. Oosterling service there. And Skidmore, big hit. Abear, Equier, another powerful hit. That one gets over the net. Good diving save from Oosterling. Looking for Skidmore again, and way too much on that one as it hits the back wall. Makes it 8-5 here in the third. Lakeshore leading here at home. And Oosterling continuing to serve. Another one of Coach Abear's seniors in her last week of the regular season as a Lakeshore player. Steibing's hit goes into the net. And that'll bring up Allie Skidmore to serve for the Lady Spartans. Steibing sends it back over. Barnes, and a free ball from Parker doesn't go as it hits the top of the net and falls back down. Just not enough power under it to get it over. And Lakeshore extends its lead to 3. Brings in Emily Wilcox to serve. Back set, big hit from Barnes, too much. So that one, excuse me, goes sailing past the back line. 10-6 for the Lady Titans. Wilcox, powerful serve there. Tucker, check that, that's not Tucker. 11-6 here in the third for the Titans. Set up. Big hit there. Good job by Oosterling. Keep that in. Tucker tips it over. Salmen gets it back over. Barnes with the big hit to the floor for the kill. Barnes has been sensational tonight. 11-7. Jalea Robinson, senior for Coach Cahill, one of two, serving it over. Parker and Robinson, the only seniors. That doesn't happen very often. When Tucker sends a laser like that at you, usually it's to the floor, but that's a great job by Jalea Robinson. It's 12-7, Lakeshore leading. Jade Parker, another freshman, getting reps tonight. Back set, big hit from Barnes. Oosterling punches it back in. Free ball needs to go. Tucker gets it there. Parker, great save by Wilcox. Oh, and to the floor. Makes it 12-8. And that's an ace for the Lady Spartans for Gavione Parker. 12-9. Salmen looks to rally back. The three freshmen for Coach Hebert on the roster, all three getting significant playing time in this matchup tonight. Getting prepared for the future. And there, Ellington to the floor. (13-9) here in the third. And that'll bring up Abby Hebert to serve. Hebert service over. Skidmore with the dig. Tipped over. And a big hit from Tucker to the floors. You see Jalea Robinson just ducking, knowing that a full hit from Tucker is coming at her. And that makes it 14-9. Hebert floats that one over. And Salmen, that's an ace for Hebert. As it kind of caught Salmen off guard. She usually puts a charge into it. Instead floats that when it comes shallow. Salmen unable to respond. Block there, Ellington. Tipped over. Ellington tips it over again. Good diving save from Barnes. And it hit into the net as that was caught on the descent. And it was hit on top of the ball. 16-9. Lakeshore extends its lead. Barnes. Big hit from Tucker to the floor. Splitting Skidmore and Barnes there. And the libero unable to respond behind him. So 17-9. And Hebert continuing to serve. And that's short as she went to try and float it over again, as we saw in her first serve. Instead, that time didn't get enough power under it. So 17-10. Ball up against the back wall as Martin retrieves it. And that's an ace for Martin as it caught Lakeshore looking. I believe Ellington saw it coming, but she assumed Bantam was going to be there to dig it up. The result is an ace for the Lady Spartans. Hebert, Ellington to the floor. 18-11. Brings in Lainey Stiving, the junior. To serve here for the Lady Titans. Stiving, the lefty, puts a charge into it, gets it over. Dug up by Salmen. Big hit there from Reed. And a lot of power there from Tamia Reed, a junior for Coach Cahill. A lot of power behind it. It kind of turned Stiving as she went for it. Couldn't field it cleanly, and it goes out of bounds. Hebert, Batiste sends that one sailing to the back wall, past the back line, makes it 18-13. Brown, service over, and that's in, right at the back line. That's an ace. Well done with the serve there for Brown, as Salmen now within 4. Hebert set over to Equier, met at the net. Popped up, they need to send a free ball over. Hebert, Ellington, good dig there. Ellington dumps it back on top of him. 19-14. And Ellington floats that one over. Free ball. Back set, Batiste tips it up. Brown, Skidmore. Diving save from Hebert. Pushed over, Ellington's there. Equier with the tip. Barnes. Good rally here. Barnes pops that one up. Skidmore sends a free ball over. Equier, and that ricochets off of Salmen, up the hand of Price. 2014. Lakeshore leads. Ellington service over. Bit of a communication error there. Equier out of bounds. Salmen serving as it's 20-15, and that's an ace for the Lady Spartans. .2016 Salmen, and that service goes into the net, makes it 21-16. Lakeshore leading. Ball goes back over to the Lady Titans as Abby Oosterling checks in. Service over, dug up. Skidmore, big hit. Hebert looking for Equier to the floor. 22-16 for the Lady Titans. And Oosterling continues to serve. Service short, good diving effort there by the Lady Spartans, and Equier tips over. Hebert push, and that goes out of bounds, makes it 23-16 here in the third. Oosterling continuing to serve, looking to close this one out for her team. Barnes hits that one into the net. We're at match point. 24-16 Lakeshore. Oosterling, the senior, looking to put this one away. Service over. Gavione Parker out, and that ends set 3 as Lakeshore wins this one 25-16. So let's go ahead and send a thank you to those who helped bring you this match, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Folse, our director of broadcasting, Dr. Melody Menard, cameraman, editor, and coordinator of Channel 13, Dave the Rave Williams. So from Lakeshore High School, where the Lakeshore Lady Titans defeat the Salmen Lady Spartans in 3, my name is Grant Yenny. Good night. You are now leaving the Prep Zone. We'll see you in the playoffs.